Hello everyone, this is Pakuchiko. Today I'll talk about 5 of the most delicious things I ate and drank while studying in Malta. I don't know if it's a Maltese specialty, but it was subjectively insanely delicious. Food, Part 1 Tomato. This is the restaurant pasta I ate on the first day when I came to Malta. This is a simple tomato and cheese penne. What surprised me was the strength of the tomato flavor, an exquisite balance of tomatoes, cheese, and pasta that complements each other because it's a simple material. Tomatoes are often used in Maltese cuisine. It's used like Japanese miso and soy sauce. The concentration of taste is completely different from the image of Japanese tomatoes. Food Part 2 Cheese. Cheese is also delicious in Malta. Of course, it's in pizza and pasta, but I also often see fresh cheese. There are also goat and sheep cheeses. I think the cheese in the image was goat cheese. There was no odor and it was very fresh. There are ridiculous amounts and types of cheese in Maltese supermarkets. This image is a supermarket refrigerator with cheese all over the shelf. I think that's a lot, but there are other cheese counters that were 3 times as much as this. When I told a Maltese person who knew Japan that Malta had a lot of cheese, on the contrary, he seemed to be dissatisfied that Japan had less cheese. Others said the same thing during my stay, so I thought the Maltese people staying in Japan are probably very dissatisfied with it. Food Part 3 Pizza. If tomatoes and cheese are delicious, pizza is supposed to be delicious. Not only that, the texture of the dough and the choice of ingredients and cheese are also exquisite. Since there are many types of cheese, there are variations depending on the store, even for the same pizza. Of course, the pizzas in the restaurants are delicious, but the pizzas in the bakeries in these towns are also very delicious and very cheap, so I often bought and ate them. Food Part 4 Octopus. I often saw octopus menus in Malta. This image is an octopus steak I ate at a restaurant in Gozo. Besides, I ate octopus pasta, which is a main dish of octopus. I don't think there are many dishes in Japan which octopus plays a leading role. I thought that there is such a way of eating that is unique to fresh ingredients. It was very delicious. Food Part 5 Croissant. You might think that croissant can be eaten at convenience stores in Japan, but they are completely different. Do you have a dry image of croissant you eat in Japan? The croissant I ate in Malta were crispy on the outside, chewy on the inside, moist and fluffy with butter, and were very delicious. I was so addicted that I took out this croissant sandwich every morning before going to school. In addition to this salmon, ham, there are also sweets such as orange. I wish I could eat this croissant in Japan too. By the way, they eat rabbits in Malta, but I feel poor so I couldn't eat them. The classmates who ate said it was like chicken and delicious. Now, next is drinks. Drinks Part 1 Wine. Malta's wine are said to be cheap and delicious. I'm not familiar with wine, but the Maltese wine was very good and I thought it would go well with Maltese food. Part 2 Kini. Kini is a bittersweet orange flavored soda. This is really delicious, but some people think it's not delicious, so that's a matter of opinion. I really liked it. The bittersweetness of kini and the sweetness of tomatoes in pizza melt together to make a junk in my mouth. This is one of the things I want to buy in Japan as well. Drinks Part 3 Gelato. There are many gelato shops in the city in Malta. There are so many, so I tried it even though it was winter. At the gelato shop here, I chose vanilla and mango because the price was the same even if I put several tastes of the same size. It was very delicious. But when I told my classmates from Europe about it, They said it would be better to eat it in Italy, so I'd like to verify it when I go to Italy someday. Drinks, part 4, craft beer. Craft beer is delicious all over the place, but we can also drink very good craft beer here in Malta. The craft beer from the Road Champlain Brewery on Gozo, which I introduced earlier in the Gozo craft beer video, is very delicious and we can try several types at the store. The taste is completely different depending on the type, so you will surely find your favorite one. Drinks, part 5, cappuccino. I mentioned earlier that cappuccino is very cheap in Malta, but even in a fashionable cafe, it costs about 2 euros. It is very delicious, and even as little sweets such as biscuits and chocolates are attached. Some apartments and hotels in Malta have Nescafe machines, and I drank cappuccino there as well. Cappuccino may be indispensable to the life of Maltese people. In fact, I used to drink cappuccino every day in Malta, so I became addicted to cappuccino, and as I'm making this video, I still drink cappuccino and I'm thinking of buying a Nescafe machine. This time I've introduced the foods and drinks I found delicious in Malta. Thank you for your watching.